Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of our Juneteenth celebration, class of 2026. My name is Champrul, and I'm going to be your first host today. Words are hard already, but we have an amazing schedule coming up today. So many good runs, which we're going to start with some Kirby here in just a second. But I do want to mention you can type exclamation Juneteenth in the chat to see the full schedule for today and tomorrow. And you can also go to gdq.gg/BAF to learn how to get more involved with the Black in a Flash community who is running the show this weekend. But without further ado, let's go ahead and see what is so amazing about this run that Mars has for us. Sorry, I beat you to
it. Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is MarsDouze. I go by Mars. I'm Mars. This is my controller. This is Kirby. There's a mirror. It's quite amazing. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. That's crazy. Anyway, here with me to talk about this mirror are my two awesome friends and commentators, Labrys and TheSuperior. So if you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh. I guess I'm alphabetical.
I was expecting you to go first, Lyle. I was like,
yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm Labrys. I also have ran this game for a period of time. We kind of came up with the route we were going to use together. It's kind of awesome. Because this game has routing. And Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is a very movement kind of run. And I hope you all enjoy the movement.
Yeah, and I'm the Superior, commonly called Soup. And I actually have not ran this game. Mars and Lab have been talking a lot of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror to me. I have gotten the complete spiel, the complete rundown so many times at this point, and it may or may not be a game that I run in the future. They're really trying to get me to do it.
I expect your essay on my
to also talk about Kirby and the Amazing Mirror with these two for you guys as well.
I expect your essay on my desk by Monday.
Yeah, stuff for you by the end of the week.
Oh man! All right, great energy in this morning/afternoon. Good time zone, everybody. So, here I am on the file screen. I've gone ahead, erased my file, so we are all ready to go. Time is gonna start as soon as I hit the A button here to start the game. So, are we all good on that front?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, count them down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, main gimmick of this game. There are 4 Kirbys. The sword wielded by this guy, I don't know who he is quite yet. Split Kirby into 4. Most of the time, they don't really do too much. We're going to be trying to make that especially true here. That is gate skip. Skip's having to wait for them, but we'll turn it on over to them real quick because we've got a challenging trick right at the start.
Yeah, one of the features of many Kirby ability to make. Let's go.
Let's go.
When you inhale 2 or more enemies with copy abilities, generally what happens in pretty much every Kirby game is that you get a roulette wheel that is sometimes deterministic. It is in this game. And gives you any ability just about any ability. So here we inhaled a Blade Knight, which got us Sword, and a QB, which got us Cupid. And since we know we inhaled the Blade Knight first, we know where the mix starts. And so we can time a good 4-frame window to get Wheel. And look at this little guy go.
To put that into perspective, that is a 4-frame window that I'm pretty sure you have to wait exactly 16 frames to then hit. It's like wait 16, hit on 4. It's like not. That is really hard.
Yeah, I think
it's all that out there.
11th in the mixed wheel position from Sword. So you have to wait a little bit in order to get to Wheel from Sword first.
By the time we've even And by the time we've even finished explaining it, you see why, just in fact why we want Wheel. It is so fast. You're over here zooming through these first areas. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab this bag. because I didn't get the double star. But it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, there's a strat there that Mars was trying to do where it's you eat that first star block to shoot Frosty and then eat both Waddle Dees at the same time to have the double star that it just instantly deletes him, and then you just eat like you get your wheel back and go forward. But not getting it right there, it's super tough. Watching Mars practice, it was like literally just like it looks pretty precise. So
hey, we didn't lose wheel, and that's all you can ask for.
that's true. No, that's really all you need. Yeah.
You are.
But no, the stuff with mixing in this game is super sick, and knowing with how each like where on like the wheel that each ability like starts you in the mix is super important for other stuff, because we will be mixing for wheel later as well, but like also not just wheel, other stuff as well, and with different abilities to start from.
And enough about wheel. Here we grab stone. Wheel, while it is really good for maneuverability and speed, stone does a really funny thing. This is our first boss, and he's gone. Stone does a lot of damage. When you are falling, you can get multiple hits on things, and it just kind of deletes health bars a lot of the time. So
Can you warn me about the boss next time so I don't blink and miss an entire fight? Thanks.
No, don't worry. This next one takes a little bit longer.
yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of wheel, here we are right back at you, like a Kirby game. Hey, so here we are. Yo, Kirby. Yo, it's true, bro. That's the name you should know. Come on.
It's not a game. Okay, no,
It's
fine.
true. You know, it's now we playing games too. All right, hold up, buddy. So there is a wheel enemy right at the start of this next section where we're going to be making our way to a couple of buttons, like level switches. So this game is kind of a Metroidvania. There are 8 bosses, and the goal of any percent is to defeat those 8 bosses as fast as possible to rebuild the shards of the mirror. You can do them in any order, is the important thing here. And I'm going to be making my way over to get some hub elements that we're gonna help out later. Have a little issue in that water, but we're fine. This being an old school, non-modern Kirby game, every single time that you get hit in this game, you lose your ability. And that can be very scary, as you can imagine, in rooms like that. But, you know, we're fine. Smile.
I believe you.
You know, we're fine. Everything's fine. This
simply just won't get hit in anywhere that's super important. We all believe in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And ability stars definitely do not disappear instantly on spikes, so these are not a threat at all.
Nope. Nope. Not lava neither. Nope.
Somehow that sounds opposite of the truth.
What is this, mad space?
You know, wrong
No
game.
one is
You know,
going to get that
game,
one. No one
You
is
played. You did hunting and back to black. It's June now. It's June.
Wow.
Yeah, I think in Superstar it's like a 1 in 3 or a 1 in 4.
Yeah. It's I believe in.
I think if you hit lava for some reason.
Yeah, I think in modern Kirby games it's like a 1 in 8. Like, kind of funny.
That's the flagship.
Yeah. So you've heard us talk up wheel a lot. One thing that is important that you'll notice is I am trying to jump over as many enemies as possible when given the opportunity. One thing is you are invincible while you're in wheel as long as you're going forward. But every time that you hit an enemy or you hit like something that you can damage, I guess, you get a couple frames of hit lag. And it adds up to, I think it's like 0.2 per hit, which doesn't sound like a lot, but over the course of a run, that can really add up. So you're gonna see me trying to dodge enemies when I can. I always love that strat where you shoot the puck backwards.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 frames per like screen freeze, but it's definitely more if you hit like a Gordo. There are some things like Gordos and Chasos were indestructible that just take more to tank for some reason. I don't know.
Hey, you guys know this guy? You recognize this guy?
Definitely.
Oh man, this guy. Look, it looks a little familiar. Just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. So, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, this game came out in 2004. I know, came out, we were still riding the high of Melee at the time. And, Masahiro Sakurai thought it'd be cool to put Master Hand in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. The copy ability he gives you is a smash copy ability. It actually gives you like Kirby's Melee moveset. It's kind of cool. But you're not going to be seeing that in any Visit, unfortunately. Though 100% does use it a lot.
A lot. It kind of does everything.
Yep. But here we are. Just this long section here to get to our next boss. Okay, that's fine. You see, you can
blink.
Yeah, make sure not to, no. You can definitely blink during this one. This guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy is messed up. This guy right here that I'm going to get into, there's a lot of things I could say about this boss. The most important one is he has a 1 in 8 chance to just block your attacks. So that's cool.
Oh.
Given he is idle, it's just 1 in 8.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Smash. Of course, this guy's gonna be broken, right? Like, it's it's just how it works, right? Brawl wasn't even out yet. They knew.
I mean, we want those down thrusts because they don't really do anything.
I thought about shooting the star there, but like I said, he could have blocked it, and so it would have not been great. But here we go.
Shard number 2.
Shard number 2. I guess this is a good opportunity to mention. You're gonna see me soft reset the game with the button combo after defeating a boss. The reason for this is because it skips the Kirby dance that he does normally at the end of bosses. I know, I'm sorry, we're fans of the Kirby dance too. It's just kind of slow.
You'll get a Kirby dance later though, don't worry.
Yeah, we will get a Kirby dance later.
Okay.
Speaking of things that aren't slow, this split is Moly. This is the fastest boss and split in the game, as emphasized by the fact that it's also the only one where we don't use wheel. So you're gonna see me using stone a lot because there is a mini boss coming up that this one is blinking to miss it.
Okay.
Let's see.
I will stare.
See ya, bonkers. Grab the hammer.
I still blinked.
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, we're about to.
Fine, we'll do your best to try not to blink for this one, although it will be a little longer. This boss is Moly. Again, we're already here with the boss just to give you an idea of how fast this split is. But this fight does have a little bit of RNG, depending on where he lands and whether or not he baits you on whether or not he is actually going to come out of whatever hole he decides to come out from. And yeah, he's a little rude right now.
Worst game of whack-a-mole you've ever seen in your life. So the idea there is that when he's on the ground, you can do the hammer flip attack. And the hammer flip does way more damage than anything else you can do. If you are in the air, you do a lot less damage. So you ideally do not want Moly to show up at the top of the screen. I almost got it. This is a really cool mix here. Let's see if I can get it. Ugh. I messed up the easy part, which is the funny thing. All right, sure. One more.
One more.
Burning? All right, fine. I'll grab the wheel like everyone else.
Bag, I guess.
Yeah, like everyone else, man. All right.
So what were we trying to get there?
So we were trying to get wheel. Interesting thing you might have heard Lab mention earlier. The mixed roulette is a static order. So wheel is always after magic, and cook is always after wheel, and so on and so forth, right? So the thing is, because we're mixing off of a bomb enemy there, I actually have aware in the back of my mind that wheel is the very first ability you can get off a bomb. So you're supposed to be able to just get the bomb mix and mash. Apparently they took away my ability to mash, but it's fine. Yep. Yeah. Here we're on our way towards Candy Constellation. This is an important part to mention. You heard me say earlier that any percent wants you to defeat all 8 bosses as fast as possible. Well, everything after the first boss, you can actually do in any order that you would like. This leads to a lot of people having their own routes where they do different bosses in different orders, and that's actually really cool. I know exactly one other person that uses the exact same route as me. Say hi, Lab. There you go.
He's on the commentary.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
And the reason we do this route is we're going to Candy Constellation because it is definitely the most technical area in the game. There's a lot of bottomless pits, a lot of sources of damage. And like Upper Peppermint too, like that's not a joke either. You got ice physics.
Everybody's favorite thing in a platformer, by the way. We love ice physics. We don't love ice physics. We do not. But as we're making our way over here, it is just gonna kind of be a lot of fairly straightforward wheel movement for the time. So we got any messages from our local Champrul, perchance?
Local Champrul is here. To first of all say, I just love how you are zooming through this game and just there's so many technical aspects to it. They're just like, okay, wow. But
yeah.
I did want to remind everybody that the Yeti is one of our sponsors. The Yeti creates amazing merch, apparel, vinyl, and more inspired by fan favorite video games and pop culture. And they are an official merch sponsor of Black in a Flash. Official merch supporter of Black in a Flash and Juneteenth event. You can type !Yeti in chat to see the collection, which purchases from this collection help to support Black in a Flash and its community of speedrunners, including that shirt. I don't know if y'all have seen the shirt. There's a very bald shirt.
That shirt is kind of sick. I love that.
It's so good. Cool. Is Kirby bald?
Maybe? Good question.
Really very philosophical questions as we get into one of the most technical splits in the game, Kansas called.
Oh yeah, I'm a lock.
One of my favorite things about this split, to let Mars lock in a bit, is there's going to be a lot of like bottomless pits here, but also these wheel on wheel movements, because as you're wheeling, as you can see right there, the star blocks do break, but there's a bunch of these star blocks we have to walk through. So you'll see Mars like do these wheel jumps where you jump then wheel for a little bit of extra height, but then as soon as right before you land on a star block, you unwheel, and there's like a bunch of that you get to do in the stage. And then there's this really cool room as well, going like just back and forth, up and down all through that room, and dodging some of the enemies. We get a lot of the enemies kind of like on these like local cycles and stuff that you can see, just really getting an idea of how technical this game can be. And this room right here can be really scary. If you play it fast enough, you can skip that Waddle-Doo cycle right there where he hits. But if you get hit by it, again, every hit loses your ability in this game, and you have to get it back. And the room lags an extreme amount to try and get it back.
Bad.
And if you lose wheel before this point, it is still incredibly bad because you still want it for the next few rooms.
But we got through it. That room we refer to as the lag room, by the way. There are so many Waddle-Doos out there who can be like trying to attack at the same time, and it's just not great. Anyway, here we have another face off with Master Hand. Anyway, he's gone.
That's Crazy Hand, actually.
You're right. You're right. Crazy even.
That's crazy. Anyway,
Crazy that they have Master Hand and Crazy Hand together. I wonder if we'll be able to. Why don't we fight them at the same time?
Yeah, no,
it's kind of weird.
That's like a thing you do in Melee, right? Like,
yeah.
Crazy Hand is with Master Hand.
We must not be playing on a high enough difficulty, clearly. Because okay,
that's what it is.
yeah.
This game.
Anyway, goodbye, Wheel. Here we see our first appearance of UFO. This ability is super cool. Here we see our second appearance of UFO. This ability is super cool.
Thank goodness.
Thankfully, there's two in that room.
UFO, as you can see, allows you to just kind of, like, I know Kirby can already float, but this allows you to float. Smile. You can kind of just hold any direction, including up. It makes this vertical section a lot easier. You can instead do this with Missile, but Missile is a lot more complicated. So we're just gonna take the UFO. It also has the benefit of the charge shot does a lot of damage. So we're gonna see that here. Oh, hey, look, it's both of them.
Oh, whoa. That's where, okay.
That's crazy, I couldn't tech the grab.
Smash Bros.
Oh, okay.
And goodbye.
So again, yeah, the UFO charge shot is pretty good, some may say. some have said maybe a minute ago.
Possibly.
The game developers thought that UFO was so strong that it is actually straight up not allowed in Central Circle. If you go to Central Circle with UFO, it vanishes. It disappears.
Wow.
Yep. Here we're
Now, I
going to
have
be
a
going
question.
ahead. Go ahead.
This may seem like a random question. Bingus?
Yeah, the green one.
The green one. He was
Bingus? The green one?
Yeah, the green one.
Green Kirby.
That's Bingus. That's about all. That's about all you need to know.
That's all?
Yeah. That's it.
Just the green one.
He's Bingus. He's always been Bingus, bro. I can't believe you didn't know this.
I mean, with the orange shoes.
Come on.
Could be
Yeah,
The green one with the orange
Bingus.
shoes.
Yeah, he's always been Bingus. That's like always been his name.
Anyways,
Something about this sounds not right, correct, or questionable.
Dingus, Dingus.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think their name would be? Green Kirby?
Possibly, just
Verby? Like,
Kiwi 3.
so, I don't know about that one.
So
chat. What is Bingus's name? Let me know.
it's Bingus. You just said it. Bro's gas lamping us, guys.
That's my bit.
Nah, bro, it's always been my bit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Our bit. Fine.
It's always been gas lamping. Don't you guys know? It's always been called gas lamping. It's never been called anything else.
Yeah,
Wait.
gaslighting was like a translation error. That's too popularized,
I have another concerning question. There's a yellow name.
That one's Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Okay. Related to Bingus?
Anyway, Mega Titan.
Yeah, let's say we have this boss. We'll be using Wheeler for this boss. Basically pushing him in. This boss is in 2 phases. This guy's a little armored, so we have to break the armor, and of course we're doing that by just pushing him into the conveniently placed electric walls on the side.
Yeah,
And now we can go ahead and wail on him using Wheel. Just try to get in as much damage as we can for each turnaround. And this is, fun fact, our government-mandated Kirby dance, because we actually want to keep Wheel. And also, when you beat a boss, it instead of just taking you to the center like you do when you soft reset, it takes you to the last door you entered. And so that sort of time that you would save from soft resetting by just being able to go through isn't actually as applicable in this case, since you can go ahead and just enter right through the door that you last went through.
And here we are making our way through Peppermint Palace on our way to our next boss, Wiz.
Wait, I thought that was
we already had
I
Wiz.
thought that was a translation error.
What's
and, like gaslighting. I heard the revised version is Riz.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
that's what this guy's called, apparently. Yep.
No, it's Wiz.
Wait,
I
did we
swear.
plan that bit?
No, it's my Wiz.
It depends on your definition of we. I think.
Okay.
That's my split name for this segment is Riz, but it's Wiz. Trust. It has a W and not 2 Z's. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna be grabbing Parasol. Call that some Riz. Look at this stylish thing.
Woo!
I mean,
Kirby
yeah.
styling.
I mean, look at the movement though.
That is Riz-worthy.
So we're gonna go to this specific spot where as soon as he spawns in, he's gonna start taking damage. Now, Parasol gives you passive damage as long as bosses or enemies are in the range of the Parasol itself. That does more damage than actually holding B and holding out the Parasol. It's pretty funny.
You can just kind of vibe.
You kind of vibe. Wiz died to vibe. Could not handle the vibe. That was actually a really good fight.
No, that was, yeah.
That's actually a really good
always
fight.
appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't get hit.
Also true.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's
It's
see.
very easy to get hit if Wiz jumps in a direction that happens to be the direction you're in.
Come on, man. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He says, it's Tearfully.
Please.
Is it fine?
It's fine. There's a wheel over here.
Oh,
Okay. We have backup wheels.
Yeah, we got backup wheels. I wouldn't even. I would say the mix is the backup wheel, actually. that one,
okay.
I mean, this makes it faster, but like,
the mix is faster, but like not by much. So it's really not that big of a deal.
More of a swag.
But it is cool. I mean,
Or
come
some
on, we're all
Riz.
about swag around here. Yeah, about some Riz.
Yeah.
I did not intend to start this.
Yeah,
Yes, you-
that's how these things happen.
Yep.
I've been here before.
Oh man, so we're going to be making our way to Olive Ocean for the next boss. The thing about Olive Ocean. Oh, hold up. That was scary. Okay, we're fine.
all good, totally.
Yep, totally. Yep.
Normal.
No one's scared. Not a single
It was
person here is
intended.
scared.
Not scared
No.
at all. Even.
Chat, don't let them scare you. They did that in practice. It was intended, surely.
It was a bit.
Huh.
Well, actually, he
That-
did it.
All my homies hate
Sparky,
Sparkies. All my homies hate Sparkies. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
in this household.
So, to touch on that briefly, electric and fire damage stun you for way longer than anything else does in this game. Those enemies are also extremely random. Anyway, so as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by everything, we're going into Olive Ocean here. As the name implies,
hold on.
there's a lot of water. That is scary because, as we talked about before, if you get hit, you lose your ability. But the thing is, I'm also underwater. So if I do get hit, I would not be able to re-inhale my ability. So getting hit in water is not what you want to happen. Anyway, this is Boxy. This boss sucks. So something we haven't really touched upon is with wheel, you are normally invincible, except for when you're turning around. When you're turning around, you lose your invincibility. That boss likes to hang out on the edges of the screen and it makes it awkward, but it was nice. And real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in for this next mix. That's
Just because,
close.
just because you thought UFO was gone, hopefully it comes back.
Let's see.
That's the goal here. You can also get the ability after, which is fire. So it's really an 8-frame window instead of 4.
Missile.
Relay.
Hold.
That's missile. That's later. That's
There we go. There it is.
Yeah,
First try.
it is.
Yeah, no, so
Yeah,
there you go.
blink for a
Exactly,
long-
first try.
I did
so-
blink, so yeah.
Yeah, you blinked. You know.
Exactly. You know, one thing with so we saw that Mars is doing a bomb mix to get UFO there. You know, we did the attempted bomb mixes earlier to get wheel, and you know that with that you had to like mash it. One of the reasons why we're doing that is actually because like we get wheel or UFO here so that we can use the charge shot to hit that from the other side. You can also get fire, which is the eluded ability after it, because fire would do the exact same thing to get it.
What?
But
I was robbed.
That's
Very-
Kirby swim
very
forward.
raw.
That's true. I was robbed.
Double robbed.
Double rubbed. I even
No,
went
it's just,
back
like another
to try
one
and
of
get
those
it again.
instances of, like cool mix stuff though is just like knowing it's like using like the same like type of mix to get different things. It's,
Yeah.
like, and just being ready for that in the game.
Something that is particularly messed up, in my opinion, is that the two main abilities that you mix for are wheel and UFO. Those two abilities are on like the opposite side of the roulette from each other. Actually, it's kind of messed up.
They knew.
Yeah.
They knew.
But Smash and Hammer are right next to each other. Curious.
Smash and stone. It's
Oh.
stone. Yep.
The things that hit like pegs in the ground. That is.
Speaking of stone, we're gonna regaining stone here. As we talked about earlier, stone does a lot of damage, but as we also talked about, water. There's about a minute worth of swimming here that I'm going to have to try my hardest to not get hit because I would like to conserve stone for the next boss. So,
And if we do have stone, champ, do not blink.
Yeah.
actually,
Okay. Oh my
Like
gosh.
say like get all your blinking out for this
Okay.
section, you know,
Yeah.
and then after
can even close your eyes.
really
Just-
focus.
I thought about closing my eyes, but I don't know. I'm scared. So, I'm just gonna wrap
Cham's gonna close his eyes, and then you're just gonna hear Mars go like, "Oh no!"
I think I would have done it for the bit. I think I would have been perfectly fine. And be like, oh no!
We kept stone though. It's okay. It's okay.
We made it out. So yeah, I hope you got all your blinking out.
Okay. I need to stop blinking now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that part of Pokemon where water was weak to rock? Me neither. Anyway.
Do boss fights really matter to you? Like, do you care to see the bosses or just?
They matter to me. They don't matter to Stone.
I mean, okay.
I don't know a lot of people. You can one cycle that guy.
Oh my goodness.
You can, and it's completely RNG dependent. But you can in fact do one stone and kill the guy. You can influence slightly. You can influence it slightly, but still need to get the right pattern. Anyway, going on over here to Krakow, going to see me not grab wheel at the start here and instead grab burning. We got mirrored. So we didn't really talk about mirrors a lot earlier, but there's these enemies that kind of hold the door. That guy is trolling. There are these enemies that kind of hold the door, and if you scare them, then they go away. And the only way to get them to come back is to reload the room. So, just gonna take it slow. There we go. And that's what you want.
There we go. Just walk up. Just say hi to Mira. And then we go.
Just like, hey, boom. And we're gonna drop burning for missile here. Missile is a really cool ability and a really fast ability. It is also a very difficult ability. Missile might look like a simple 8-way direction thing. It's not. Luckily, we're not gonna have it for too long, but the main thing I wanna impart is that when you press B to like explode and get out of the missile state, you go in the opposite direction. So you're gonna see me like kind of turn around. Anyway, back to wheel. There's just a conveniently placed wheel enemy right there. All right, come on.
So much wheel.
Come on, lab chant with me. Candy.
Okay, so while they're chanting candy real quick, so, there's going to be a shadow Kirby here. Yeah. So when you hit him, there's a 1 in 3 to drop a certain item, and if you get the invincibility candy, you save about 8 seconds. You just get to completely walk through this. There is like a stone you could grab to fight this fire bat, and now you just don't. You just run into him.
Goodbye, bat of fire.
That's it.
Goodbye, bat of fire. You got
so
1 in 3
though.
Yeah, but like,
well, he was blocking our.
So do most things in Kirby, man. Like, think about that one for a second.
No, yeah, that's true.
Anyway, this is Krakow. He's a flying type. He's weak to rock. Anyway,
that's Cold Stare from Zelda. No, what are you talking about?
It doesn't matter what it is. It's gone, and the mirror
is true. And the mirror is not gone. I'm so excited, guys. Look, the mirror is done. I'm so excited. You ready for the final boss? Wait a minute. I left the oven on. Actually, so what we do there is we go into the trigger for the final boss, and then we leave. The reason why is that there is a cutscene that plays at the start there. And as long as you have entered the room at least once, the game will go, you have already watched this, and you can skip it.
Okay.
We want to be alone.
Yeah. You can see me grab stone here because we talked about stone a million times. Give it its props. And goodbye. This is where we find out that the Meta Knight at the beginning and has been chasing us around the entire time isn't actually Meta Knight. It's like the Shadow Realm version of Meta Knight, who's like actually evil instead of being kind of evil. Oh. Anyway, this is Dark Mine. This is a long and arduous boss fight here. We gotta...
All 6 phases.
All of them.
There's something about your tone again.
Nah, I don't know what you could possibly mean. Oh. Oh, see, there was nothing about my tone, actually. So...
Oh.
So that was because I tried to shoot him preemptively on his way down, but it's not that big of a deal. He could just get fire.
I'm still not blinking. I don't trust you.
Still not blinking, he says. I guess I didn't really need to drop that. I could have just got the... Anyway, this is probably the one where you want to not blink, right?
Good.
What? Which one is it?
So we got a double star.
So, there we go. So, what I was trying to do is get a double star there. I used the ability that I came in with and the sword that they leave on the ground intended for you to fight the boss with to get a double star. Double stars have two properties that are important when it comes to fighting Darkmind. One, unlike regular stars, they do not disappear after they hit an enemy. The other thing is they knock enemies back. So what is happening there is that Darkmind is getting hit by the double star and knocked back and hit again and knocked back and hit again and knocked back. And yeah, that happens. He dies.
Okay. Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah. And then there's DM4. Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah, I've been seeing some DM4 chatter in the chat.
Yeah, Darkmind 4 is the bane of everyone's existence. Doesn't quite die to a double star, unfortunately. But
Well, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
yeah, DM4 can fire one of 4 colors of stars: red, blue, and purple, pink, and then green. We want green. We want to see green after we hit this initial double star.
We want to see Bingus fire.
Nice! Let's go!
Nice! It gives us a mixed roulette. Marathon luck, everybody.
Yep.
That's
Gosh.
true.
Call the homies.
Oh yeah, call the homies. Gonna call the homies. Gotta call the homies. Everybody remember to call the homies.
It's so true.
So I'm gonna call the AIs in here. You know, it's just a safety thing. If I were to die, they would be here and the boss would not be started. But speaking of the boss, this is Darkmind 5. The thing about Darkmind 5 is that he opens his eye for very short periods of time, and that's the only time you can damage him. As soon as you do any bit of damage, he closes his eye and becomes invincible. So you want something that does a lot of damage in one hit. Cue UFO. And that's why we want it. Yo, shout outs to the homies for dealing with that one. Also, we're upside down. Anyway, now we're not upside down.
Okay, great.
Oh, Red probably got you with the crash. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Nah.
there it is anyway.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Free time loss.
Wait, so you just said red. Red doesn't have a name?
Real quick though, this is the final phase here of This is Darkmind 6, where there's kind of this shmup that Kirby games like to end with. Time is going to be on the final hit of the boss, so be ready for that. This is a very, very complicated section. You with me? You mash A and B. That's it.
Okay.
Don't get hit.
Please understand.
Please understand. But again, because the AI Kirbys are here with me, even if I were to die, it would just take me back here. Because they're here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Alright.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I had like 3 HP. And we're back. Time.
GG.
GG.
Thank you, everybody.
Only that kind of DM4 luck in a run. Only that kind of DM4 luck in a marathon run.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know what? I'm just happy that we didn't fumble the mix itself. Okay? that is all I can ask for. But, yeah. There you go. That's Kirby the Amazing Mirror, any percent. I am MarsDouze. You can catch me there on Twitch and YouTube, potentially running this game and among many others. Sonic Adventure 2 enjoyers, stand up. You know. So that's been it from me, Lab and Soup. Where can they find you guys?
You can find me at twitch.tv/LabrysSR. I was thinking about coming back to Kirby, not necessarily Amazing Mirror, but maybe Amazing Mirror.
We gotta get a co-op run in, man.
Yeah. So we definitely do. Co-op is not all it's cracked up to be, but it's also pretty cool itself. So.
And
Game is
Soup.
cool.
And then, yeah, for me, twitch.tv/TheSuperior. mostly running Sonic stuff, but of course I don't only run Sonic stuff occasionally. We do have the occasional other thing, and Kirby could eventually be added into that rotation one day. This game is super cool. I hope all the people who don't know how cool this game is were convinced by watching the Mars run, but yeah, that's really it. It's the only place you can find me.
Yeah.
Well, amazing commentary, an amazing run. Apparently,
amazing
Red's
mirror?
name is yeah. You beat. I beat you to the first one, so okay, it's fair. It's fair.
Fair enough.
No, definitely an amazing run. Thank you so much, Mars, and thank you to On the Couch as well. That was a treat, even though I don't know if Red has a name. I'm kind of confused.
He's part of Team Christmas. It's fine. If you know, you know. You know.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's Bingus and Red.
Yep. Bingus and Red.
I have no more name questions.
I've remember all of them.
If you are enjoying this Juneteenth weekend celebration, but thinking to yourself, you know, that GDQ bald emote, like, gee, I wish I had that emote, everybody. Why not consider using your Prime sub? If you have Amazon Prime, you have an attached free Prime sub to use every month, and you can use it here at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. And, you know, maybe by using it, we can help Joy find their hair again. Just don't, not mine. We can't. It's gone. Don't worry about mine.
hand on his shoulder, like, sorry, buddy. You know, it's
we are gonna take a quick break and head into a very normal video game with Cass. Definitely normal. Dora the Explorer. We'll be right back.